Welcome, this is the second episode of our How to Create a One Canto Song workshop. Enjoy!
I'm falling down.
Alright, arrangement and coming from the idea to the actual song and recording is also a very exciting process. And I took a look at all the different versions that we recorded throughout the year until we reached that final state of the production. So in the beginning it is more or less a MIDI arrangement. So we have drums here, drum computer. We have something that plays the chords. In this case, it's like a string sound. And then we have that cembalo sound playing the main melody, the first idea. And I also use this actually as a sketchbook. So I do not write things down or notate them in a musical way. I just record them so I don't forget. And then built on that, we are building the arrangement still in a complete vocalist world. So next step would perhaps sound like something like this. So where you already have some ideas of, for example, tempo changes here. But still no idea about who is singing what, and of course no detailed idea of how or what the drums would play, because I'm not a drummer. So when I compose, I rather think of the drums as something that's giving the pulse of the song. So I want to know, is it a part where we need some double time action? Or is it a part where we need more half time? This is exactly the level that I'm working on when arranging, tying together harmonies, a melody, and the pulse of the song. And then as we progress in the arrangement, of course, there are some more details. In the background you can hear something that's already imitating the guitars, also a keyboard sound, but here we already divided the chords into different voices that could be assigned to different singers. So then the only thing that's missing is of course the lead vocals, and there's always a part in the production where I compose and write the lyrics, and then I sing a pilot for each of the lead singers.
On this, the images I drew. Is it burden the gift I have been given? Easy.
And the fun part starts when I try to pilot Inga.
I'm satisfied with what you own. There is one combination that has been still unheard, and you are ready to know.
Yeah, and from that part on, the arrangement is finished, so to say. We have every vocal note, we have every lyric distributed between the lead singers. So this is the final stage of the arrangement when I show the songs to my bandmates, where they start practicing it. Sometimes we cycle back into that arrangement phase because we noticed that the complete song should be a note higher or a note lower so that everybody is in his perfect range. But of course, after 15 years, we know which singer sounds best in which range of the of notes and chords. And of course there's some things more to it between that version of a song
I'm falling down, still falling down.
that version of a song. Yeah, it's hours and months of recording and mixing and arranging all the recordings together. So as soon as we have this arrangement done, we rebuild the complete song, starting the recordings like a regular metal band would do with drums. So the translation from that arrangement idea to the actual song that the One Canto fans will get to listen has a lot of creative decisions on the way, and this starts with the drums. I will not go into details on how the drums are played or what's the idea of that fill or that fill, because Bastian could explain this way better. For me as the composer, who's also part of the recording session, of course, when Bastian is recording drums, in this case with Kohle from the Kohle Keller Studios, I'm also there. I'm listening to the recordings, of course. I give feedback when it comes to arrangement decisions. But Bastian is really great in supporting the actual idea of the song. So I will just give some examples, muting everything that we don't need. So if you hear, these are the drum recordings. These are the drum recordings with the bass recording. So Ike is recording his bass vocals after that, but I'll leave them on so we know where we are in the song. And there are sections in the song where you have Bastian playing just the regular rhythm, supporting the flow of the song, like in the verse. And Bastian's magic really comes into play when it's about connecting the songs together, so the song parts together. So when you go from verse to pre-chorus, or especially when diving into the choruses, there's always some magic going on. So this is a perfect example. It's after the first chorus, when we have that small interlude with three singers. And then he builds up again and going into that pre-chorus again. And there's tons of it in this song, where really the drums move the song from one part to the next one. Of course, this is also the case in other bands and in regular metal bands. I think in One Canto it's still something special because, for example, if you play guitar, you can also do these kind of progressions. You just play a chord and then you do some crazy fret noises and then the next part is playing. But with 7 singers, it's not so tied together. So it's easier for the singers if we just stay on a note like whoa, and then you don't have another instrument in the band than just the drums who make this progression to the next song part. Yeah, so this is for how we come from the actual idea to an arrangement to the recording. And the drums are laying the complete foundation for all the other instruments that are built upon later. And we'll come to that in the next part. See you.